My name is Jason Kriske. I'm from Kelowna, British Columbia, where I live here now. I've lived here for a long time. I'm an entrepreneur. I started a few different companies in the tech sector here in Kelowna. I constantly am the person who dreams up things to happen and then assembles people and money and the plan to make all that come together. Mental health, yeah, just the kind of the wellness of yourself, really. People go to the gym and work out, but a lot of people don't think about like taking care of their mind or their thoughts. So I've been an entrepreneur most of my adult life. There's a lot of pressure. Maybe you've raised money and you've got a certain amount of time to get something done. There's this weird, intersection because you don't want to seem too vulnerable because you're in business, and vulnerability has an association of being, weak. There's some really challenging times where things were not going well. I was broke. I'd look at myself and be like, oh, you're up, you're failing. And then having that view of yourself that you're failing and that you suck, and you're like looking at what other people are doing, and then it feeds on itself, and it's like a spiral down. It's like this shame spiral. As men, or as leaders, is that like vulnerability shows weakness, like that association, but like those things aren't the same. So you can be vulnerable and open and authentic and transparent without people associating that with weakness. And I think that's kind of the thing that we kind of need to pull apart, is vulnerability and weakness. That association that I don't think is real, but for whatever reason comes together. Practice that I have is like, you really kind of got to accept yourself and accept when you f up. It's not the end of the world. Everybody f up, and to be okay with that and not beat yourself up about it. It's really easy for me to kind of start thumping on a narrative that you're like that can last a long time, and I've had some pretty challenging times in my life where for like months and months on end I'm just beating myself up about how I've been failing, or I'm not living up to the expectations that I set for myself, and then because I'm doing that, it's going to be really hard for me to meet those expectations. So I had to like let go before I could move forward. Meditation's been really helpful for me, just trying to kind of quiet the mind, and then I find it really amazing, like actually how effective that is. I spend a lot of time in the morning kind of just by myself, try and just really kind of set some positive intention around what's going on. I'm also trying to be I'm pretty conscious about what I think about, and I think that has some pretty positive impact. Everybody, to some one degree or another, thinks these things. There's no perfect person out there that doesn't have doubts or challenges or talk shitty to themselves. We have a responsibility at a high level to be able to communicate that to everybody in the tech community and in a broader community, so that they're able to understand that it's okay to have these kinds of things, or to say, hey, you know what, I'm really struggling here, I'm having a hard time. I was scared to talk to people that I respected because I felt like they would judge me negatively, and I just want people to know that like that's really rarely the case. It really is. It's really kind of the opposite of what you think is going to happen.